friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about a really important topic. And I know that I ask you to think about why you might be stuck in your life. But from what I have come to learn on my journey, and this is something that I've also seen directly show up with clients, is that when we get really stuck with pieces in our lives, when we get really stuck on our journeys, when there's something you're wanting so badly to come through, or you're wanting to move through, or expand through, or heal through, the reason why that either hasn't come through or you are not moving along to where you want to get with that piece is because you have not dropped into what is showing up within your body. And there's only so much mental mind work that you can do around that piece, whether it's positive affirmations or writing down all the things you're grateful for or journaling every day on that piece. Yes, those are positive ways to support you in what you are calling in, and they're great ways to shift your energy into that frequency. But the truth is that when we are really blocked with something, or you're feeling a lot of resistance around something, or you're working so hard to make that thing happen and it's not coming through, it is because you haven't dropped into your body to clear the energy that is blocking you with that piece. And this is something that I experienced. I started to get to this point where I was having such a hard time. This was about 2 years ago. And during that time, I was introduced to somatic work. And soma is all about the body, right? Somatic work is all about dropping into your body, connecting within your body, doing work in relation to the connection you have with your body. And why is this so important? Because when you create a connection within your body, when you are able to listen to, connect with, move through, attune to the pieces that are showing up on a deeper level within your body, not only do you create more trust within yourself, you're able to move the energy that gets stuck within your system. You're able to create more space within yourself to receive and experience more of what you want. And you're able to get really unstuck with those pieces that we do get stuck with. Because the truth is that when we experience really hard pieces in our life growing up, everything you experience holds energy. And when you experience something that is too hard for you to process, too hard for you to understand, this is what trauma is, right? Is when we are experiencing something that we can't fully process. And so it gets stuck. That energy gets stuck in you, in your body. And then what ends up happening is if you don't find a way to move through that, process through that, you will continue to recreate that experience in order to heal through it. And so when there's something that you are desiring in your life, something that maybe you haven't experienced before, that you want to start to receive, that you want to start to experience, but you don't have the capacity to hold that yet, there will be pieces that show up to fight you on this. There will be pieces that show up to show you the ways in which you are still in resistance to it, or you are still blocked from experiencing that. This is why we get stuck, because we are repeating the same cycle over and over until you have the awareness to see what it is that's showing up that's getting stuck, or to see the cycle that is repeating. Feel into it, into your body, move through it, cycle out of it, clear the space in order for you to receive that thing that you want. And so I want to give you an example of this, of how it's been showing up in my own life. Because for a while now, I have been wanting to experience more abundance in my business, but not through the old ways that I've always done it, through hustling energy, like always going, doing, to this point where my nervous system was always exhausted and tired and stretched to its capacity. And so for a while now, I've really been working on shifting the energy around this. And I was still feeling really stuck with it. I still wasn't making the leeway that I wanted to make. I still wasn't experiencing what it was that I knew I wanted to energetically experience. Excuse me. And so I tapped into this yesterday, and I did a really good meditation, and I dropped in, and I was able to see that on a deeper level, there was a lot of resistance still showing up to this in my body. Because when I was younger, one of the things that I learned through the hard experiences that I went through, the experiences where I couldn't process, right? Where I would get stuck, that cycle would get stuck. I couldn't actually move through it because I couldn't fully process what was going on. When I was younger, I created this story around I have to do everything and it always has to feel hard and I need to do everything on my own. And while that worked for me for a certain amount of time throughout my life, when I was in that survival energy, now that I'm moving into this energy of not surviving, but thriving, it's cutting up against this story that I have to do it all on my own and it always has to be hard and I have to hustle for that. So here's this thing that I want to experience, that I want to receive, which is ease and more abundance that feels open and expansive and more deeply rooted and more at peace and not so taxing. And so here's what I want, but then I realized that digging into this piece, I still have stuck energy and resistance based on the things that I've experienced and that energy that got stuck when I was younger, telling me, these stories that I formed, telling myself that I needed to work hard for my success, that I needed to hustle, that I needed to work really hard in order to survive. And this is where, when we do this deeper work and we're able to tap in on a deeper level, you're able to see that when you do feel stuck, it will be because there is deeper energy within you keeping you stuck in your body, in your nervous system. And that's another piece of somatic work, is learning how to regulate your nervous system. Your nervous system functions as a way to keep you safe. And when something outside of you doesn't feel safe, your nervous system will either go into fight or flight or freeze to keep you safe. Fight or flight, action, doing, right, to help you survive, or freeze, doing nothing, shutting down to conserve the energy to help you survive. This is where with somatic work, you also learn how to build an awareness of your nervous system. And when your nervous system is getting dysregulated, this is always your cue that something doesn't feel safe to your system. Something outside of you, or maybe thoughts that you're having, things you want to receive that might not feel safe because it's either not familiar or it's connected to something that you're still stuck in. And so now that I can see, the reason why I'm not fully receiving this piece is because there's still pieces stuck within me, energy that's stuck, that I need to tap into, that I need to move more, that I need to reprogram. So not just in the mind, but then getting into the body and helping to reprogram the nervous system to show me that it is safe, creating new beliefs, creating new stories, creating a new energy within my system, to creating a new energy based on new experiences for my system. And so this is how somatic work works, right? When you are stuck with something and you've been stuck with it for a while, or you feel like there is this cycle that's showing up, it's because on a deeper level, something within you about that piece doesn't feel safe, or something within you is showing up thinking that that piece is going to help heal it. So it keeps showing up to try to heal it. And often when it comes to healing a piece within us, or I'm not a huge fan of the word healing, because I often think that we continue to just cycle through things and understand them on a deeper level and respond to them differently each and every time. But if it is showing up again and again and again, it also means that there is a new response that is necessary in order for that shift to occur. And so learning how to drop into your body tapping into what that shift needs to be. So it's not just feeling into the energy, helping it move, helping it release, but then also creating a new response, taking a different form of action. And only you can know that, only you can know what that is when you drop in and feel into that intuitively. And so what I want to do now is, I've told you a little bit about the connection with your body, how that is so important when it comes to getting unstuck, and the role that somatic work can have in your life and how important it can be, especially around the awareness that you can build with your nervous system. So big. This was a game changer for me when I began doing it a couple years ago. I've told you a little bit about my experience, my journey with this, not just in my recent revelation, but over the years, I've done somatic work consistently. And I can now say that it always has to do with the body, right? Whenever we are stuck with something or there's a trigger showing up, this is about dropping into your body to feel into that energy and to help it move. And I can say that it has absolutely changed my life. Without a doubt. It is something that I continue to use all the time, because our body, that's where the truth is, right? Whether it's a truth we don't want to feel or it's a truth we do want to feel, that's the truth. And when you can build this connection with your body, it will change your life. And so what I want to do next is take you through a little guided piece here on how to connect with your body, how to tap into what might be showing up and see what might be communicating to you, and see if you can tap into a deeper truth. And I will say before I start this piece, if you need help with this, this is beautiful work that I do with clients. I offer a somatic healing bundle. And these are 4 sessions. I do 4 for a reason, because we can go into one session and tap in, but my intent is to help you build a connection and trust within your body. And that takes more than one session. And so I offer this as a bundle of 4 to help you begin to build that connection within your body, to teach you how to listen and understand the cues that are showing up, to help you move through any resistance that might be keeping you stuck, to tap into the energy that is stuck and show you how to move that through your body. And this is done through a series of 4 sessions. You can always do more if you want, but I started at 4 because this is how you really begin to build this connection, and you really begin to start to notice a shift in the connection that you have within your body, within yourself, with your truth, with your intuition. And so if you need help with this, you can go to the link in my bio. You can check out the somatic healing bundle that I have there. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. But I promise you, this work is life-changing. And I offer it because it is work that has changed my life first. So let's tap into a little guided piece here. Let's see if we can help you connect with anything that might be currently showing up in your system. And so as we're going through this piece, I want you to be thinking about maybe something that's shown up for you recently, maybe a trigger, or maybe something that you're feeling stuck with, that you're wanting to find release through, or you're wanting to understand on a deeper level, but really picking something that allows you to tap in and connect it to this guided piece we're going to do. And so if you have the chance to close your eyes and drop in, I really encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity and really tap in and see what's coming through for yourself. And so I'd like you to close your eyes once you feel ready, and allowing yourself to begin to notice your breath in this moment. Beginning to notice how your breath is feeling. Noticing the inhale and the exhale. Allowing yourself to return home. Your breath, your body, your power. Noticing how it feels to be connected to your body in this moment. Maybe this is the first time today or this week or this month that you've gotten a chance to slow down and connect. And so really allowing yourself to just begin to build awareness of how this feels. Noticing any thoughts that are showing up in your mind. Remembering that if you can see your thoughts, if you can be the awareness of your thoughts, this is your reminder that they are not all of you. They are a part of you. And so letting yourself notice the thoughts that are showing up. Noticing in your heart space what you're feeling in your heart space. Any emotions that are showing up. And the heart really just wants space to express, to feel, to be. And so often the mind will get in there trying to solve what we are feeling. So letting yourself stay with whatever feeling is showing up without trying to solve it. And now deepening into your body, noticing how your body is feeling in this moment. Any physical sensations that are showing up. Anywhere your body is asking you to listen. And finally connecting with your energy. Noticing what it feels like to be connected to just your energy in this moment. Whether your energy feels more alive, more energized, or maybe your energy feels more grounded, more rooted. And letting yourself be with that. And letting yourself connect to that. Letting yourself settle in and feel into this peace. And feel into your energy and your body and your breath and your power. And so now that we have come home to our system, we've brought awareness to our thoughts, we felt into our heart, connected with our bodies, noticed our energy. Now I'd love for you to get curious with this trigger that was showing up, or maybe it's something to do with resistance you're experiencing in your life. Whatever this piece is, anything that's been showing up for you. When you think about this piece, when you feel into this piece, what do you notice in your body? What shows up for you here? You notice any tension, any resistance, any pain, any blockages, right? Beginning to get curious with, as you feel into this trigger or this piece, where do you notice physical sensations show up in your body? Your body is always communicating with you. Beginning to get curious with what you are noticing, what's showing up, and perhaps one area of your body in particular where you're noticing something physical show up. Allowing yourself to hone in on this place in your body. What does that feel like? What is the sensation that's showing up? What is it communicating to you? What is your body saying to you on a deeper level about this trigger, or about this resistance, or about this piece that you might feel stuck in? And this part in your body that you're honing in on, that you're connecting with, why is this energy showing up? Is it trying to protect you? Is it trying to keep you safe in some way? Is it trying to alert you? What is it trying to communicate with you? And so often this is the missing key when it comes to these pieces, these triggers, this resistance, the reasons why we get stuck. The missing piece is tapping into our bodies and noticing how our body is responding to that piece. The body never lies, the body always keeps score. And so getting curious with the energy that is showing up with your body, what is it communicating with you and what is it needing? And how can you give yourself this? Listening to this energy that's showing up, seeing it as a part of you that is showing up, asking you to listen, asking you to pay attention. Maybe it's needing more safety. Maybe it's needing more support. In what way is it needing you to do something in order for you to move forward with this piece? What is it needing from you? And so allowing yourself to stay with this, allowing yourself to stay connected to what this part of you that's showing up is communicating. Receiving the message that it is speaking to you. And making a small promise to yourself that you will in some way follow through with this. That you will honor your body. That you will honor this part that is showing up and give it what it needs in order for you to move forward with this piece. Not just so that you can move forward, but so that you can build deeper trust within your system. You can show all parts of you that you are listening. You can create greater flow, and you can find greater freedom. And so allowing yourself to come back to your breath, noticing how your breath feels going in and out of your body, up and down through your channel. Beginning to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, coming back to this physical space. And when you feel ready, opening up your eyes to the space that you are in. And noticing how you feel in this moment. Noticing how your body feels. Noticing the difference that you probably feel in your nervous system. There should be a sense of calm, of ease, of grounding, connection, more deeply rooted into your body, into your truth. And this is the power of what can occur when you take the time to intentionally connect with your body. You not only create a deeper sense of peace, of connection, of ease, of freedom within yourself, but you're able to tap into the deeper truths that are always coming through your body being communicated to you. Your body is always speaking these truths in very soft and subtle ways. And when you take the time to listen, this is where you're able to work through triggers with greater ease. This is where you're able to get unstuck with pieces that you get stuck with. This is where you're able to receive more of what you want to experience. Thank you for being here. I hope that this guided piece can continue to help you on your path. And if you're wanting deeper support, if you're wanting to go deeper into this piece, if you're wanting to build an unbreakable connection and trust within your system, get unstuck with some of these bigger pieces, receive more of what you are desiring. This is the power of somatic work. And this is work that I do with clients. So let me know if you have questions, or link in bio for more information on the somatic work that I do. Have a great day.